Wow, that's a nice place because I was in Changsari. I used to be posted there, close to Guwahati. Deeptanshu and Madhujya, great place, Guwahati. Have you been to Changsari?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Deeptanshu, I'm told you're an introvert. Anything that you like to do to become a little more social?
I like to be more relatable to people and talk more politely and actively take part in discussions. That would be more good.
Absolutely. And quizzes like this will give you a great opportunity to do that. Madhujya, you like an IPS officer, Safin Hassan. What makes him your idol?
So Safin Hassan is the youngest IPS officer of India, and I had seen a video of him and it really motivated me. He really motivates students to study hard and achieve their dreams.
And would you yourself like to join the IPS?
Yes.
Wonderful. All the best to you, Gurukul Grammar Senior Secondary School. Let's begin. Vertigo, here's your question. Identify 5 ODI World Cup winning captains from their names or surnames. Here's your grid and the alphabets in it. 40 seconds.
Wog.
War is right.
Khan.
Khan is right.
Dhoni.
Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. 2 more to go. Diagonal. Top to down. Dave is right. Kapil Dev. 1 more to go.
Lloyd.
Lloyd is correct. Clive Lloyd is right. Clive Lloyd from West Indies. Steve Waugh. Mahendra Singh Dhoni from India. Well done, Gurukul Grammar Senior Secondary School. You got all 5 right, as well as the bonus. That gives you 30 points. Let's move on to our next team. Choitram School, North Campus from Indore. Aditya and Rudresh, raring to go. Aditya, you want to change the educational law for students, I'm told. Anything specific that you'd like to change?
Yeah, inclusion of extracurricular activities in the education system would be very good, because I believe a child's overall development should be considered more than just rote learning.
Absolutely, and hobbies play an important role. I've been collecting autographs, and that's part of extracurricular activities, as well as quizzing, which is a great extracurricular activity. Rudresh, you like science and you want to convert CO2 into O2. That's one of the inventions that you want to do. Why is that?
Because CO2 is very destructive, and nowadays AQI and the pollution level is got very high.
Good. Rudresh and Aditya, you got great ideas. Let's see how you do in Vertigo. Here's your question. Identify 5 Indian forts. I'm sure these are all monuments that you'll be familiar with. We are looking at the names of 5 Indian forts. Here is the grid and the alphabets in it. And 40 seconds.
Amer
is right from Rajasthan.
Tiger.
Raigarh is right from Maharashtra. Look diagonal. Down. Bidar is right from Karnataka. Look across. Diagonal. Looking for 2 more. Look down, across.
Agra.
Agra is right. You got 1 more to go. 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. You've run out of time. You got 4 out of the 5 right. You got Amer from Rajasthan, Agra from Uttar Pradesh, Bidar from Karnataka, Raigarh from Maharashtra. You missed out on Diu. D-I-U. Diu is the 5th one. Well done. 4 out of 5, Choitram, Aditya and Rudresh. Let's move on to our next team from Calcutta, Salt Lake Shiksha Niketan. Anvesha, you want to serve the country. Oh, namaskar. In what capacity would you like to do that?
As much as I can. Actually, I love Bharatma like anything, and I'm a great devotee of her. And I mainly want to work in the field of glorifying the ancient history of India, because it's truly rich, and our Vedas, our scriptures, they have immense knowledge hidden in all of it. So I want to glorify and highlight all that in front of the whole world.
Wonderful, Anvesha. In fact, Calcutta is home to such wonderful archaeological sites as well as historical monuments. I'm sure you can be a historian, you can be a tour guide and still serve the country by being a great tour guide. Siona, you were really fond of your English teacher, I'm told, and you miss her. She's left the school.
Yes, she is from our school, but she has left right now.
And what did you like about her?
Something about her charming personality and the way she talks and the way she is very fluent over the whole of her language. I want to achieve that in my life.
Wonderful. And what do you want to do with your life? Do you want to be an English teacher too?
No, unfortunately.
So what do you want to do?
Engineering.
Engineering. So you want to crack the engineering exams and join the engineering. Anvesha and Siona, if you're ready, here is your vertigo. Identify 5 collective nouns for groups of animals. I'm sure you love animals and you like English too. So this is right up your alley. Here is your grid. And the alphabets in it. 40 seconds.
School.
School is right. Team is right.
Herd.
Herd is right.
Swarm.
Swarm is right. One more. Look diagonal, top to bottom.
Pack.
Pack is right. You got all 5 and you had 20 seconds to go. Well done, Anvesha and Siona. You got all 5 right, which is pack, herd, team, school, and swarm of bees. Well done. 30 points to you, including...
Well, here's your first vertigo question coming up now. And the question is, identify 5 Indian sweets or desserts from this grid. And now for the letters. Your time starts now.
Modak,
Modak is correct.
Kulfi, and
Kulfi is correct.
Khaja,
Could be Khaja, you said. Khaja is correct.
Barfi,
2 more to go.
Barfi,
Barfi, you've got the 4th. Just 1 more to go after this. Across, down, you can look diagonally. It could be in any direction. Keep looking. Overlapping, they could be overlapping with another one as well. 5 seconds left. 1 more to go. And that's time. Bad luck. You got 4 really good ones. You got yourself Modak, Barfi, Kulfi, and Khaja. The one you missed was the diagonal, and that was, of course, Pera. You can see Pera coming down. Could be eliminated. That's it. Bad luck. You did really well for yourself, but 20 points is really good to start off with, St. Columbus. Well done. Let's go on to our next school. Okay, and we have BCM Arya Model School from Ludhiana, Manya and Daksh. Manya, you want to write a book apparently? Tell us what it's about.
I actually want to name it Me, Myself and I, because I think, if you have to write a book on yourself, so I think no title would be a better one than this. So, yeah.
After all, who could know more about yourself than you? Well, Manya, all the very best for that book and for this quiz. And Daksh, you seem to really like Nikola Tesla. Tell us a little bit more about him.
So Nikola Tesla is a person I highly admire because almost everything we have today is a gratitude of him. Let it be like the video conferencing we are having right now is thanks to him because he founded wireless transmission. So he's a person who I truly admire.
Fascinating. I'm, of course, also a huge fan of Tesla. Well, I have one more question for you. What does the BCM stand for in BCM Arya Model School? Daksh?
So BCM stands for Bahadur Chand Munjal, who was from the famous Munjal family, which founded the famous Hero Group. And fun fact, Hero was actually founded in Ludhiana.
Oh, absolutely. Founded in Ludhiana. Excellent, excellent. Let's go on to your set, your vertigo question coming up now. Let's have a look at it. Identify these 5 synonyms of look in this grid. And here are your letters. Your time starts now.
C.
C.
What did you say? Could you repeat that, please?
C.
C. C is correct. Keep going. You could be straight, you could be diagonal, you could be down.
Watch.
Watch is correct. Keep going. 3 more.
Is it gate?
Gape is correct. Yes, gape is, of course, another synonym for C. 2 more to go. Come on. 2 more. Look diagonal, look straight.
Gaze.
Gaze. Gaze is 1 more. That's correct. And just out of time. Well done. I think you all have decided that you want to be equal, all of you. You got watch, you got see, you got gaze, and you got gape. The one you missed, unfortunately, was sitting right out there, view. View is the one you missed. It was a diagonal. Bad luck, but I think you're all doing really well. 20 solid points for you going into the next round. Well done, Manya and Daksh. And we move on to team number 4. Sunbeam School, Lehtara from Varanasi. And I know there are lots of Sunbeams out there. We'll start with Shashwat. You wanted to introduce a subject called trivia in school. Any particular reason for that?
I think it's often interesting how we overlook the interconnectedness of things around us. So trivia as a subject might help us to connect the dots better and think in a lateral way.
I completely agree with you. In fact, it's all about the connections that you make. That's how the neurons fire. And that's why quizzing is just so much fun. Totally agree with you. Aryan, you want to invent something radical. What is it that you want to invent?
Like we basically saw a couple of years back that what impact Corona had on our lives. So I basically want to build upon a vaccine that would cure any upcoming diseases in rapid time.
I love the thought. And not just one disease, you want to solve all diseases at one time. Aryan, I promise you, for my sake and for all the people participating in this quiz, I wish you the very, very best in that endeavor and in this one where you're going to answer this word grid. Your question on this word grid is as follows. Identify 5 cricketing shots. Here's your grid. And here are your letters. The time starts now.
Cut, hook, glance.
Cut, hook, glance.
Pull.
Let me pull. Just one left to go. Remember, it could be straight, it could be across, it could be down, it could be diagonal. What have you missed?
Is it tie?
Sorry, repeat that, please.
T-I-E, tie.
No, that's not correct.
Drive.
Drive is correct. Drive is absolutely correct. You've got yourself the 5th one and that extra 5 points. So Sunbeam, let's have a look at that grid again. You got all 5: cut, pull, hook, drive and glance. And that gives you not 25 but 30 points. So that's a really handy 10-point lead going into round number 2. Well done, Sunbeam.